So this video I'm doing is a video I'm doing to discuss the harmful effects of heavy metals on the reproductive system of a woman. So I'm going to be using a heavy metal called cadmium as a case study, and then I'm also, with this example, I'm also going to give an example of a plant extract that has been used to sort of like reverse the effects of cadmium on the female reproductive system. So basically, cadmium is a heavy metal. It is similar to lead and arsenic. Okay, popular heavy metals you may be familiar with are lead and arsenic. Cadmium is also one of them. So apart from the fact that cadmium is a carcinogen, it is a potent and well-known carcinogen. It has a terrible effect on the female reproductive system. It actually targets the ovaries and damages the ovaries. So you may be wondering, but how do people get exposed to cadmium? It's very easy or very simple. One, people get exposed to cadmium from inhaling cigarette smoke. Two, people get exposed to cadmium from food. So if you eat food that was grown in a place or grown on a farm where there is a lot of cadmium, a toxic environment, the plants, they take in cadmium into themselves and store it. So when you go and take that plant and you eat it, what happens? You take in cadmium as well. And then also, occupational exposure, like people who work in companies where they produce batteries or companies where they weld and they solder things a lot. So what does cadmium do? Well, basically what it does is it targets two proteins in the ovaries that are responsible for producing progesterone, and it interferes with the production of progesterone in the ovaries. Not just that, it affects the production of lutenizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. Not just that, it also damages the cells. There are some cells called granulosa cells in the ovaries. These are the ones that produce these hormones. It damages those cells. It also damages the follicles in the ovaries. So it does a lot of damage to the ovaries. So much damage. Now, apart from damage to the ovaries, it also does damage to the body itself. It leads to severe weight loss, blood disorders. It leads to the breakdown of your red blood cells. It reduces your white blood cells, your platelets, a lot of things. So these are the effects cadmium has on the body, apart from its effect on the reproductive organs of the woman. Now, this brings me to the main reason why I'm making this video, is to let you know that with research, they found out that an extract of a particular plant, which is a plant that we use for a lot of things, we sell it, we use it, we use it for our fertility treatments, is a plant called fertility tree, or the fertility leaf tree, also known as Nuboldia laevis. Okay, now what they discovered is that when they exposed animals to cadmium, and all those negative effects occurred in the animals' bodies and in the ovaries of the animals, and the endocrine system of the animal was disrupted. They found out that when they administered extracts of the fertility leaf or Nuboldia laevis, they found out that it got rid of all the negative effects, including the negative effect it has on the ovaries. So what does that tell you? Now, you know, we live in a world where we are exposed to a lot of these toxins. Cadmium is one of the toxins we are exposed to, because I told you, I said that people get exposed to cadmium from even what they eat. So you can never tell if the vegetable you are buying in the market was grown in a place where there's cadmium, you know, in the environment. When that happens and the plant takes in the cadmium and you eat it, you get exposed to it. So we are inadvertently exposed to these things from our environment, from our diet and everything. So simply what that tells you is that there are herbs or there are plants that can help you get rid of the effects of these toxins. And Newboldale leaves, or our fertility leaf tea, is one of those plants that can do just that. And we've recorded a lot of success with this particular products for fertility. You know, women come to us with a lot of different issues, and many of them stem from exposure to heavy metals like cadmium. So when they take these herbs, it actually helps them, and we've recorded a lot of success with these our herbal products. Yes, so that is something I wanted to speak about and share on this page to educate and enlighten people about some toxins we have in our environment that are dangerous to the health.